Yay!
Thank you so much. I think I'm going to have her follow me around and introduce me like that all the time. That was really something. My goodness, thank you everyone for taking the time to be here with us today. You could be doing anything right now, and you chose to come here and be here with us and spend this time together with us. And you know, your time is your most finite resource. It is super valuable, and we value you for being here today. So, as I was thinking about what would I possibly have to share with the amazing patriots, the men and women who I knew were going to come here today, and as I was considering my comments and my thoughts and what I might share, my eye fell across an article in History.com, and it said that DNA proved recently that Viking women were powerful warriors, right? So the article goes on to say that an elaborate Viking age grave in Sweden holds the remains of a decorated female warrior from the 10th century, providing the first archaeological evidence that women held high status positions in the Viking culture, right? So the DNA analysis of the skeleton confirmed that the individual was a woman who was over 30 years old and stood about 5'5" tall. So basically me, right? So several weapons were buried alongside the body, including a sword, armor-piercing arrows, a battle axe, 2 shields, and these indicated that this woman was a warrior, and then she also had 2 horses and a full set of game pieces and a gaming board, which suggested that she was a high-ranking combatant who was knowledgeable in the strategies and tactics of their time. So when I read this, I kind of thought to myself, well, duh, right? Because don't we all know and have known in our lives strong, strategic-minded, smart women? But it is a noteworthy article because the archaeological find was female. If the remains had been male, the archaeologists would have turned their attention to his implements of battle. What did he carry? How were they formed? That sort of thing. And I just came away wondering, why are we, myself included, always so surprised when we stop to notice how powerful the feminine side of our natures are? Now, gentlemen, don't tune out, because this is for you as well. After all, we all do have moms, right? So all of this caused me to start thinking about what my grave, a long time from now, right? What my grave might tell future archaeologists about me. What story does my life tell when all that is left behind are the tools of battle that I used to protect myself and others? Did I use those tools with skill? Did I ever hesitate to engage in decisive battles? Who was I fighting for? And what will history say were the results of the time that I spent walking this earth and breathing the air and the breath that God placed in my lungs? One of my greatest skills and strengths is actually how ordinary I am. I am any woman. I am that 5'5", over 30 woman, just like our Lady Viking. I am a wife of 33 years. I am a business owner. I am a mom, and I am a grandma. This ordinariness is so empowering to other women who are part of this almost secret sisterhood of patriots. And it is actually terrifying to those whose life mission it is to put others under the thumb of tyranny and big government. The rights restrictors want to have a clearly defined caricature, right? To vilify. They want us all, gun owners and Second Amendment supporters, to be slow talking and kind of southern accented, camo wearing, over 50 bearded dudes, right? And you know what? Some of the finest people I've ever known in my life are exactly that. And I'm proud of them, and I'm proud of what I've learned from them, but I am not that. I do not fit that mold, and I never will. My daughter, my granddaughter will never fit that mold of the progressive politicians making, and quite frankly, they do not know what to do with all of the people, the men and the women alike, who are so ordinary like me. So when I read that article about the Viking warrior woman, I kind of wanted to picture her wearing polka dots, right? Or maybe a pretty Sunday dress. Her opponents would have sized up her 5'5" frame as having no real threat to them. Her sweet smile likely would have confused them just long enough for her to have out-strategized them, outflanked them, and raised up a crop of children just like her. Yeah. Ordinary warriors fighting extraordinary battles, not even for ourselves, but for those who came before and for those yet to come. So among my implements of battle, future archaeologists will find my battle flag of legacy, protecting and preserving the rights and values that were passed along to me by previous generations, being a good steward of history and instilling the passion for patriotism that I see in my fellow warrior women and men who fight for the downtrodden and push back the line of tyranny and those who would place their thumbs over our heads and their hands over our mouths. Ordinary warriors wearing pretty polka dot dresses, minds sharp with knowledge, tongue quick with wisdom. We, my friends, are those ordinary. Ordinary warriors, and we are terrifying to our opponents. Yeah. Thank you, and I see some amazing ordinary warriors out here today enjoying this gorgeous day with us.